Hi, it's Carolyn in Pentland. Well, the weather just now is spectacular, and I do think that the more people spend time in the gardens when the weather's nice enough to sit in the gardens, then they will go and get plants and containers to jazz them all up, because until you sit there you don't know what's missing. So there's plenty of colour to be had. Starting off the front with our non-stops in 1 litre pots. Again, one of the best things for Scotland, rain or shine, they will perform fantastically right till the end of the season. We've also got a nice range of cutting raised begonias, some buffies, some flamboyants. This is Icona, which is a lovely, big, beefy thing. Look at that, nice leaf shape as well, lovely colours in it too. Bossa Nova, which is the one that's upright but has a nice pendulous flower. Salvias at the front, that's Sally Fun, white and blue. Then moving on to our callies, which again, really popular because they don't need dead-headed and they just flower and flower. So we have our singles in various colours and some of the doubles, which are really pretty. And you can see there's a lot of veining and a lot of bicolours in there as well. And people really like those. We have our ivy leaf geraniums in a 1 litre pot, and obviously all the zonals, which are looking amazing just now. Lots of flowers and lots of buds to come. Really, they're looking at their best now. The osteos, well, they've been super, and look at the flowers on them. They really have been great, grown nice and cold, compact, and masses of flowers on them. Our Garanthemum, you can see there's whites, there's dark pinks, there's pale yellows, really pretty, lovely in the back of a container, something like that. Lots of different bidens, all the larger flower varieties, the bicolours, all those interesting new shades as well. Then in front of them we have the little Trixies in a 1 litre pot, so 3 plants grown together to perform well, to flower well, and not to outpace each other, so they all just kind of mix beautifully with all those colours that go together. At the front, that's the little yellow-leafed Bacopa. We have lots of really nice gerberas. We have them in a 1 litre pot, don't know where they are, somewhere, must be somewhere, and we have them, this is the Girora, in a 10.5. Nice for bedding out, or just putting in a windowsill. I've got mine in a windowsill in the kitchen. A couple of different colours of Lobelia, lovely blue shades, just a bit, not really traily, but a little bit floppy over the side of a container, and all our beautiful coleus, different varieties, green with a stripy edge, black with a green edge, pinks, salmons, yellows, lots of different colours. Foliage is definitely going to be big next year, so get ready for more. Then we have all our petunias. We just do the fancy colours in the 1 litre pots, so things like Miss Marvellous, one of my favourites, Starfish, this lovely lilac-y blue, and we've got blacks and stripy ones as well. Double Bacopa, which is incredibly popular. It makes a really nice little plant, flops a wee bit over the side of a container, but it's kind of semi-compact as well, semi-compact and trailing, so it kind of covers all the areas. It'll go over the edge of a container or it'll sit up as well. But the double flowers are just beautiful, and that's in white and lilac. And then single Bacopa at the front as well. Moving on to Amore, Petunia Amore, Queen of Hearts. You can see it's got a lovely heart-shaped pattern on the flower, and we have them in 10.5s, little planted containers and hanging baskets as well. And we've had them in the garden centre, and they've been really, really popular. Nice, it's a nice bright, cheery colour as well. Then we have our different varieties of verbenas. Again, lots of buds to come, still nice and fresh and ready to put in containers and hanging baskets. And then I can smell the perfume just in front of me, the Nemesia. I mean, look at that. Just got masses of flowers, and if you keep dead-heading them, they keep flowering and flowering. And then, lots of nice colour combinations as well, the kind of berries and cream type with the whites and the pinky colours. Gora, well, we've sold masses of Gora this year and it's still selling well. We have our New Guineas. Again, they just get better and better and better. Lovely foliage colours and bicoloured flowers as well, and they just look iridescent. They shine in the sunshine, they really are gorgeous. Dahlias at the front, there's a limited supply of the smaller ones, and then we have these beautiful larger varieties, which I think are stunning. I mean, look at that, it's a big, big plant. This one is XXL Taxco. And the thing I like about these is the fact a lot of them have got nice darker foliage, and they have a nice long stem where the flower sits on top. So they look actually quite elegant. I didn't used to like dahlias, but they've grown on me, and this kind of idea with the foliage and then stems and then flowers on top I think is rather nice. Moving around to this side, planted containers, well, lots and lots of different combinations. We have troughs, we have mixed callies, we have completely mixed containers with geraniums and nemesia and bacopas and fuchsias and petunias, all colour coordinated and all looking really nice. Different price points as well, so people can spend as little or as much as they want. All cutting raised material, so exceptionally good value and will flower for ages and ages. Our chrysanthemums, and this is the Grand Daisy in the larger pot. And then we have all our planted containers. So we've got little Trixies in a 1.8. We have Trixies in the larger pots. Again, you can see this white one is just gorgeous. It's got Lobelia, Petunias, and Verbena in it. And that's one of the nicest ones. It's really lovely. So hanging baskets, we've got mixed ones, huge, full of flower. And then we've got some separate coloured Alpetunias, which is the very long, traily variety, which suits a hanging basket perfectly. This is nice with the pinks and the blues. So lots of containers. People like that, it's quick and easy. If you're having a barbecue at night, you can run to the garden centre, grab a planted container, grab a hanging basket, and that's your garden decorated, and that's what people like. Moving on to the dianthus, well, we've got our pink kisses, which you know and obviously love because we sell lots and lots of them, and they're fab. We've got the calores and we've got peach party at the front. Platycodones are looking fabulous now. You can see the buds on them and the lovely balloon-shaped buds and the flowers that are open. And campanulas in the white and the darker blue and the light blue. Again, masses and masses of flower on those. They're spectacular. Lovely scent here coming from the rosemary. We've got 1 litre and 2 litres in that. Lovely fresh. Let's just get one out for you. Lovely and fresh. Loads of nice branches on them. Ideal to go with your lamb on your barbecue. Then lavenders. Well, we have lots of lavenders. We have head coats in 2 litres. Really nice. Look at the buds and the flowers on them. That will just sell on site. We've got them in a 2 litre, a 1 litre, and at the front we've got a little carry pack with 6 10 centimetre pots in them. Then we've got different varieties of stoicas. You can see the ones that fly here are Bandera, and in front of that is Butterfly Guard and the giant summer ones. They're going to be amazing. You could fill your garden centre with lavenders and it still wouldn't be enough. We're selling loads and loads. Great to push for being good for bees and butterflies, which we need to look after. So I've got a lavender hedge in my garden, and the bees on them, they just buzz with bees. They really do on days like this, nice sunny days. Then we have some cannas. Interesting dark leafed ones, lovely for people who want a kind of tropical look in their garden. And then as you can see, there's just a super range of flowering perennials. There's heuchers, there's salvias, there's geums, gorgeous alströmerias, there's thunbergia, there's phlox, everything. We can give you a list of everything that's in there. So everything's looking really lovely. It might shock you to know that next week the poinsettias come. The poinsettia cuttings arrive next week, and it's only 6 months till Christmas. But until then, we've got a lot to sell, we've got a lot in flower, so get your orders in quickly and have a great week.